So hey there guys, Erin here again, another Micronutrient Monday. Today I'm going to be talking about calcium, how to get it, how much you need, and how to make sure you're creating the right environment in order to absorb calcium. So calcium is actually part of the 7 macronutrients that are also electrolytes. And these are things that your body critically needs in order to kind of create the right balance within yourself. So it's calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium, chloride, sulfur, and phosphorus. Those are the 7. So you want to make sure that you're getting the right balance of these in your body. So how much calcium do you need? If you're over the age of 50, you need about 1,200 milligrams per day. If you're under the age of 50, you need about 1,000 milligrams per day. The best sources for calcium on a ketogenic diet are things like raw milk cheeses, specifically pasture-raised cheeses. They're going to be higher in calcium, so you just want to look for those. And this cheese can come from, both cow and goat sources. They're pretty much equal for the amount of calcium that you're going to get out of it. Sardines and salmon are also 2 good meat sources for calcium. Almonds are the best nut source for calcium. Broccoli is the best vegetable source, with kind of spinach and kale being in there, but the type of calcium that is in spinach and kale is a little bit harder for the body to digest and break down, and so I would go with getting majority of your calcium from the other sources versus just going after the calcium that is in kale and spinach. So calcium is actually absorbed within our small intestine, which is where majority of our minerals and vitamins are actually absorbed. Of the calcium that is in your body, 98% of it exists within your bones and within your teeth. The other 2% goes to things like helping your blood clot, helping to send messages between different nerves, and then also to help your muscles contract. Each day we are actually losing calcium from our body. We lose it through our skin, through our sweat, through our hair, our nails. We lose it through our urine as well as our feces. So we're constantly just losing calcium. And so we need to make sure that we're getting enough in from our diet in order to replenish what we are losing each day. Like I said, there are a lot of great food sources on keto where you can get enough calcium each day. Cheese is really the best one. If you are supplementing or trying to supplement calcium into your diet, try to find a supplement that is plant-based, because that is easier for the body to absorb. A lot of the supplements that are out there for calcium are either calcium like citrate or calcium carbonate, which come from limestone, and the body has a very hard time absorbing this type of calcium because it's not something it would naturally absorb. This is something that we're creating in order to kind of solve this deficiency. And when there is too much of these 2 types of calcium sources within the body, you can actually create kind of stones, like kidney stones within your body. It's really just not a great absorbable source of calcium, so it's one that you want to try to avoid and try to make sure that you're getting your calcium in from actual food sources, or if you have to supplement, that your supplement is a plant-based calcium source. So you do need to kind of create the right environment for calcium to be absorbed. Calcium is so fickle. It's just, it wants everything from you. And so calcium needs some friends in order for it to be absorbed. And its best friends are things like vitamin D, specifically vitamin D3, vitamin K, vitamin C, and vitamin E. These all really like to help calcium do its job. Calcium also needs magnesium in order to be absorbed, so you want to make sure that you are getting your daily need of magnesium, not only for the other keto electrolyte needs, but because it's going to help calcium out in doing its job in being absorbed. The other thing that you can do to help calcium be absorbed within your body is to exercise. When you're putting that stress on your bones, it allows calcium to be absorbed because it's creating stress, and so calcium kind of fills and repairs that stress that's occurred on your bones. And so exercising regularly is a great way to help encourage your body to absorb more calcium. Calcium also thrives in a more acidic environment, so you want to make sure that you're taking in some acidic based foods, so like vitamin C, that's usually ascorbic acid, which is a great way to kind of create a slightly acidic environment. Calcium will neutralize this. So this will help to kind of create that balance that's always ongoing within our bodies regarding our pH. If you guys would like me to do a pH video, I'd be more than happy to do that. Just to quickly explain, we take in different nutrients each day. Some are more acidic, some are more alkaline, and these help to neutralize each other out. And so it's all about creating that correct balance. You don't want to be too alkaline and you don't want to be too acidic. So calcium is a more alkaline-based mineral, and it thrives in kind of fighting against a acidic environment. So one of the things that creates an acidic environment is actually phosphorus. So that's another one of those macronutrients that I just talked about. And phosphorus is found in a lot of great ketogenic foods. So it's found in pretty much all of your meat. It's found in cheese, it's found in eggs, and it's found in nuts as well as mushrooms. So lots of great sources for getting phosphorus into your body. So if there is too much phosphorus, it can actually hinder calcium and make it so calcium is not properly absorbed. So you want to make sure you have the right balance of calcium to phosphorus. So if you need about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day based on your age, you're going to need about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of phosphorus per day. So these are kind of a 1-to-1 ratio for each other. And like I said, there's a lot of great sources for getting phosphorus in on a ketogenic diet. So you just want to be sure that you're not getting in too much. And the way that some people end up getting too much phosphorus in is by drinking diet sodas on keto. And these are brown cola sodas or pops, whatever you want to call it specifically. Diet Coke, that's going to contain about 300 milligrams of phosphorus per day. So let's say you're eating a ketogenic diet and you're getting about 700 milligrams of phosphorus from your meat. Then you're getting another 200 milligrams of phosphorus from your cheese, and then another 200 milligrams from the nuts you consume. So you're at about 1,100 milligrams of phosphorus per day, which is perfectly within that range that you need each day. Then you go and you have just one Diet Coke. You're going to be at 1,400 milligrams of phosphorus, and you're suddenly going to not be in balance with the amount of calcium that you're taking in. Does this mean you need to take in more calcium to kind of balance this out? Yes. And so you're constantly kind of battling the fact that you took in that additional phosphorus source. So it's just something to keep in mind. I'm not going to tell people that you can't do whatever it is you want to do, but it's one of the reasons why I don't consume soda. I just don't want to have to be constantly digging myself out of a pit where I create too much of one thing within my body that is going to create an unhealthy situation. Just to recap, you want to take in about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day. You want to make sure that you're creating the right environment for it to be absorbed, so you're getting in the additional minerals that calcium needs in order to help its absorption, and that you are not creating a too acidic environment, but just acidic enough to help calcium do its job. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it answered some of the questions that you might have about calcium and how to get calcium in on a ketogenic diet. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.